In Decision 2018, a record number of people are registered to vote here in San Luis Obispo County this election cycle, and now different organizations are working to make sure that those voters actually cast a ballot. KSBY News reporter Asia Gore joins us live in San Luis Obispo with a look at the final voting push ahead of Election Day. Asia?
Well, Richard, a march to rally enthusiasm among registered voters is set to take place in San Luis Obispo tomorrow. But the push to get Central Coast voters to head to the polls has been coming in from every angle, locally and nationally.
If you're gonna vote, and I think that you should.
When he's not making banana pancakes, musician Jack Johnson is apparently encouraging people to vote. The UC Santa Barbara grad isn't the only star pushing Central Coast residents to cast a ballot.
Please vote yes on Measure G to ban fracking and new drilling.
Actor Mark Ruffalo took to social media to influence his fans on Measure G. Activists, politicians,
Republicans will always protect Americans,
and everyday citizens alike are cranking up the volume this election cycle, and prospective voters seem to be listening. SLO County broke its record with 172,500 registered voters. Clerk and recorder Tommy Gong says Republicans traditionally represent the majority of registered voters in SLO County. While that holds true today, the gap is closing.
During the last presidential, there were about 4,000 more Republican voters. Now the Democrats have gained to where it's only about a 500 voter difference.
4 days from the election, a wave of votes are already flooding in.
53,000 have come back to us.
Of those mail-in ballots, Gong says 19,200 come from Democrats, 21,700 from Republicans, and 9,500 no party preference. That leaves nearly 120,000 voters with an outstanding ballot.
There's a lot of elections in this county that come down to 100 votes or less, and so it is imperative that everybody get out and vote.
Melanie Barkett of the SLO County Progressives hopes a march she helped coordinate called March to the Polls will energize voters to make their voices heard. That march takes place tomorrow at noon and kicks off at Mitchell Park. Live in San Luis Obispo, I'm Asia Gore, KSBY News.